in with a comment. Obviously, Towson did a great job. They played well. They executed when they needed to. I thought the first half, second quarter was pretty good for us. But third quarter, I believe they had the ball for, I think we had 3 plays, and I've been doing this for a long time. A team that can control the ball that long in the third quarter, and then the turnover situation that happened obviously wasn't good enough. I said that Townsend was a good team. There was a fast team. They were athletic. Coaches did a good job of doing what they needed to do to game plan us, and they deserved the victory because they played harder than us. And that's my fault. I got to make sure that I prepare this team better when we have opportunities, particularly coming out of the first half, to try to add to the points and make this thing a game where we're in control. We weren't in control; they were in control, and they did a good job of executing. So I got to do a better job when it comes to getting our guys ready coming out of that halftime situation. And we'll look at this and we'll talk about the things we need to get done. We collectively have to get done, but more importantly, me, to make sure we have opportunities to be successful, because this program deserves that. Okay. Any questions?
Mike, what needed to happen when you went up 17-0 that didn't happen?
Well, I think if you look at, I go back again to the third quarter coming out, where they had the ball forever, and I think it was first time in a while that the team was successful in their third down conversions. We may have had a penalty or something like that extended a drive. They gave them a first down. And so when you don't have the ball, don't have possession, I think the first half we had the ball 20 minutes. I don't know the second half, but definitely that third quarter was kind of a turnaround thing in terms of plays being made by them and not being enough being made by us. And turnovers, the fumbles, things that occur, that also hurts you. We've been able to create turnovers and create the TFLs and things like that defensively. But like I said, we're doing a good job in the first half, and that third quarter was something they put together some drives that were impressive, and we didn't do a good enough job to get them off the field, to change the dynamics of the possibilities of what could happen.
Could you comment on the passing game and what you guys need to get generated there?
Yeah, trying to come up with ways to make sure that we can use Darius' ability to throw the ball, perhaps on the movement, to be able to, okay, look, if you drop back and your primary receiver is covered, and you look to the second receiver to use your legs to get out of those situations. But we want him to have a level of success and be able to throw the ball. And again, that's ultimately on me to make sure that offensively we do the things necessary for him to have a productive passing game. I know there was a couple of shots we took, and weren't able to connect with it, but we're going to continue to keep throwing the ball down the field. We're going to continue to keep trying to have those explosive plays, and use Darius's arm. His legs are good, but at the same time, we got to do some stuff to help with those plays down the field in the passing game.
Hey, lastly, what was the message to the team now after 3 straight losses and trying to turn this thing around next week?
Yeah, well, the message was, I have to do a better job making sure that they understand that things don't always go your way. It's the way you respond back to things. It's how you deal with adversity. You're right. So there's been, 3 games have not been on the positive ledger, but, still a good football team. Still, have won games that you had to tough it out. So, this is a bitter taste for tonight. We're going to watch the film tomorrow. We're going to talk about those things that can cause you to lose. And like I said, they're penalties. They're hat not in the right gap. There's missed tackles. That last play, 4th down situation, we stop it, offense has a chance to get it back. So, those things, and thank goodness those are controllable things. But at the same time, when you get used to winning, and that's what we want, kind of the aspect of our program to be known for, you got to win those types of games, those close games. And so we'll get back. and regroup and then be dedicated towards the next home game, which I believe is against a real good Monmouth team as well.
Thank you, Mike.
But thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, everybody.